Hello, and welcome to another Silver Screen Filmmakers Club workshop. We are glad you are joining us today. The information provided to you today is brought to you by the Stage Incubator, along with our sponsor, the Indiana Arts Commission. This is also brought to you in partnership with the Center for Urban and Regional Excellence at Indiana University Northwest and Folk Art, the Volunteers Office for Community Accessibility Resources and Training. Hello, everyone. All right, so I'm doing this a little bit different today. I am going to share my screen, but what I'm going to do is walk you through a demonstration of creating our simple poster today for our exercise from Module 2. So I'm doing it through a recorded Zoom call, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to share my screen so that you can hopefully follow along. I will say, give me a little bit of patience as I do this. I'm trying a different method just so people can fully see my screen and how I'm flipping around, because I also want to show not only doing the process of creating the poster, but also the process of uploading it into our Moodle, okay, into your class portal. All right. So we're going to start here. So give me 1 second and I am going to share my screen. All right. So you should see my screen right now. And as you can see, I am in Canva. So our first step here is we're going to go to Canva. I'm going to go up to the address bar and I'm going to type in www.canva.com. As you see, it boots it up. I want to double check and make sure I'm in my right account. And so here, as I can see, I am under the stage manager. So this is the right account. All right. So the first step is you're going to go after you open up Canva. You're going to go into your search bar here under what will you design today. Now we're going to choose a specific type of poster. So we're going to type in, for this example, art poster. Let's say poster. I do have specific instructions inside of our an exercise guide or exercise instructions for the activity, but you'll be able to follow along. And what we see here is a number of different types, workshop posters. So I am going to add in art workshop poster here. See if that gives me what I'm looking for. Yep. So we're going to choose the Canva template. It says creative workshop. Now, there again are specific instructions on this, because what we're going to do is create a poster for an event, right? So I'm going to choose this creative workshop poster here. Now you're going to see me jump around a little bit, but I want to show you this process as I get it started here. All right, so it is double checking. The actual poster name is called White Colorful Modern Creative Workshop Poster. That is the one we want to use. All right, so this is the correct one. It looks like this. It has this colorful little border here. And then we're going to go to customize this template, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to customize the template. And as you see, it opens it up for us. Now, again, like I mentioned, I am going to share my screen and I'm going to walk through this process. But give me 1 second here. I'm going to do a little something so that I can make sure I show the steps. So I am going to grab those set steps. Right. Now, give me 1 second here. And I'm going to do something so I can make this work for me. All right. All right. Let me go back and share my screen. All right. Hopefully you are able to see my screen. So I'm going to jump a little bit back and forth. I'm going to show you what the exercise instructions look like so we can go step by step. Yours is a pretty document. All right. So we opened Canva and we logged into our account. Step 2, we typed in art workshop poster and pressed enter. Now we're browsing through the available templates. For this exercise, we chose the template that was named White, Colorful, Modern, Creative Workshop Poster. This template should feature a large header, central image, so on and so forth. Now we see our next part is file name. What we want to name this is your name, so whatever your name is, and art workshop poster. So I'm going to jump back over into my template here, and I'm going to go up to my name, and I am going to type Gretchen Sip, or you can do your first initial, last name, art workshop poster. All right. And then, so now we have named the file. Okay. So that is the next step. Now let me jump back into my instructions here. Now we're going to set up our canvas and click on the chosen template to open it. We did that. And then ensure that the canvas size is set to standard poster dimensions. It's already set to that. And so now we're going to go on and customize our fonts and images. The first part we're going to do is we're going to change the headline to say Community Art Workshop. We're going to make sure that its font is Montserrat Bold, or Montserrat Bold, 72 point, and color is 0000. So now I'm going to show you how I do this. So I have my instructions there. That's for the headline. So the first part is calling it Community Art Workshop. So, they give us little hints as we go through. Our headline is here. All we will do is select it and then start to type Community Art and then Workshop. And as you see, in this case, that workshop word went second on the second line. Now, let's go back. It says, okay, change that. Now we want the font to be Montserrat Bold. All right, so we're going to go over. We still have our header selected here, and we're going to go to our font. You see that here? Up at the top, right by our font size, is our fonts. Click on that downward arrow. Now, the easiest way to do it is to just start typing Montserrat. Okay. And then when we start to click or start to type it in, it will start to populate our results. Now, you see this arrow to the left. This arrow to the left lets us know there are more options. So we click on that arrow to the left, and we're going to get Montserrat Bold. So when we do that, now it has changed this. But oh my goodness, look at how this has spread out. So we're going to So reselect this, reselect Community Art Workshop, reselect that text, that heading, and we're going to change the font size to 72. So I went up to the font size, and you see if I hover over it, it says font size, and I type in 72, and I hit enter. Now it's made it much smaller. All right. As you can see, it's made it much smaller. So we're going to move it up so that our heading is right above the line. And then we have our subheading down here at the, underneath it. All right. So now we've done that part. Now I'm going to go back into my exercise here. Want to add some more text. And our text is, we're going to click on the headline text box where we have that subheading. And we're going to, oh, one more thing I forgot. We have to make sure that the color is 00000 for our Community Art Workshop text. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to select this. When I select this, I'm going to go to our text color. Text color has this A right above it. So we're clicking on that text color. Now we see that is 0000. That usually means black. But to double check, we see the highlighted color here as the purple circle. And when we hover over it, it says 0000. So that confirms us this is the right color. All right. If it wasn't the right color, we would simply click on add a new color. And then we would type in 0000. Okay. And then we would hit enter. And that would change the color. All right. So we know now that that is black. 0000. All right. Let's go back to our exercise. Our exercise says we're going to click on that subheading and the headline box, and we're going to add in join us for a creative experience. It's going to be Montserrat regular for the font. The size is going to be 36, and the color is going to be 33333. All right, so join us for a creative experience. Font Montserrat regular, size 36, color 33333. I'm going to copy this just so I don't forget. And then I'm going to go back into our thing. And so it says our subheading should be join us for, let's double check here. Join us for a creative experience. Join us, make sure I'm clicking there. Join us for a creative experience. All right, now we're going to select that because we want to make sure we change the font. Go back up here to font, click the down arrow. Montserrat is still there. So let's click on the down arrow by that, and we're going to choose Montserrat regular. And that is that. We click right outside the white box, and now it's that. Now let's double check. What is our font size? 36. All right, so we go back into our document, and we're gonna bump up our font size. We're just gonna type in 36. We click in there, type it in, hit enter, and now it's changed to font size 36. And then the last part is we need to change the color. We're going to go up to the text color, and then we're going to choose the color wheel because we want the color to be 333333. And we hit enter, and that will change that color for us. So now we've done that. All right. Now the next part, let's go back. Our body text. So we want it to be August 15th, 2024 for the date. And we want that to be Open Sans regular, size 24, color 666666. Okay. So we're going to copy that color code. August 15th, 2024. Let's go back into our date. So we have two dates here. We're going to just select one. And we wanted to say August. Let's see. 15th, 2024. Put that in. 4. Right? And it's Open Sans regular, size 24. So we're going to select that. And it's Open Sans. So let's go back into our font. We're going to clear out Montserrat. We're going to type in Open Sans. And we want it to be regular, but we can double check it by clicking on the down arrow, and then we'll go to regular. There we go. All right, and then we want to make sure that it's the size 24. You go to font size, type in 24, and that is done. And now we change the font color. And because we copied that font color, we're going to go over to our color wheel again, add a new color, and type in 66666, and that is a gray. We hit enter, and now it's changed that color for us. All right. Now, next part is we have to put in the time. So the time is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this is Open Sans regular. And this is 24, size 24. And the same color, 66666. All right, so we're going to jump back in 10 to 2. So let's choose this one. We want the time to be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Right? Now we're going to select that by double clicking on it. Go up to our font. Choose Sans Serif or choose Open Sans. That's what we use. Use the down arrow by Open Sans. And the left of Open Sans. Go to regular. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. And now what is our font size supposed to be? It is supposed to be a size 24. So let's choose that size 24, font size 24, type that in, hit enter. And then our text color is supposed to be that 666 color. Because we've already entered in the code, we now can choose it from the document colors. So we'll just select that and it changes it to that color. So now we have August 15th and 10 to 2. All right. Make this a little bit bigger for you. See that? Now we still do have this other writing and we'll take care of that in a minute. Right now, we're just putting in our main items. All right, then we go back. Let me go back to my exercise. And oh, we need to put in our address, where it's going to be. Okay. So let's go back. The address is the community center, 123 Main Street. Open Sans regular, 24 point, and our same code there, that gray color. So let's go back in and we're going to, let's choose to use our sign up now. Well, we'll leave sign up now. Let's go through and we're going to choose this middle bottom. That's where we're going to put the location. Okay. And so it is supposed to say, again, Community Center, 123 Main Street. So we're going to type that in. Community Center. And then let's go to the next line, 123 Main Street. And I'll take out Main Street there. All right, now we're going to select that by double clicking it to make sure it's all highlighted. And then we're going to go up to our font. What is our font supposed to be? Open Sans. We're going to hit that arrow to the left of Open Sans. And we're going to choose regular. All right, perfect. It's changed it. Now let's change our font size to 24. We type in 24, hit enter. Then let's change our text color to that gray color. So hit the gray under document colors, and boom, we have put that information in. So now we've actually finished putting in all our information into the flyer. Now let's go on and work with our images. I know we're gonna change out some things, but let's work with our images really quickly. So for the main image description, we'll upload relevant images that represent an art workshop. Or you can use Canvas Library. Today we're going to use Canvas Library. These images need to have paintbrushes, canvases, or people painting. You can place the main image below the headline, ensuring it doesn't overshadow the text. Use smaller supporting images to the sides of the body text, maintaining balance and proportion. So let's click on the image placeholder that we have and either upload, or you can choose one from Canvas Library. Today, we're going to choose one from Canvas Library. All right, so we have our images right up here. Okay. I'm going to show you how to move things around. So we have our images. We're going to just keep these three, and we're going to change these out. Now, okay, so I clicked on this first image. I'm going to go to where? Elements, because I want to add an element. I'm going to add an image of something art related. So let's type in under search elements, let's type in art. And I'm just going to hit enter. And I now have graphics, photos, videos, shapes. I'm going to choose some photos. And so I like this here of the paintbrushes and the palette. So I'm going to see if there's something that is similar to that that is free. Because remember, we are in a free account. So we need to look for items that are free. Let's see here. I like this one here. We know that these with the crown have their pro account. That's what we have to pay for that. So let's choose the one that's free. We'll click on it, grab it, oops, and we'll put it right over that box. You see how when I was dragging it over, it tried to go in this background. We don't want it to do that. We want it to go to that area, to the first one. Now let's choose another one. Let's get some practice here. Let's see here. Let's choose, oh, we got people with painting. So let's grab that one. I like that one for our middle image. That's perfect. And then let's see if there's some more that we can grab. Oh, I like this one. This is the community. So let's grab that and put that there. Now we've changed out our images. Now let's go through, since we have this background here, let's see if we could find an image and choose that for our background here. Something that maybe is like a border or something of that sort. That would be a good border. Let's see, this one sort of is like a border. So let's see, we grab that. Now you see how it gets big and it fills in that back area. It highlighted that. Now that's our background. You see how that works? All right. So now we've done the main image. We can add icons that complement, or we can and they complement and reinforce the poster's message. So let's go back in. I think we did see a few little icons. I like, let's see. So we go to graphics under element, and that's where we see little icons. So I sort of like a few of these. Let's see here. we can grab, just make sure that it's the ones that are free. I like this one. Or yeah, put the easel. And when we click on it, it shows up. Now we have to play with it a little bit by grabbing the handles and dragging them around to make sure that they fit for us. So as you see, I'm putting it down, but it seems like it's over the text. I'm going to show you what I will do when it comes to that. I'm just putting it on my canvas so that we can, see it there, and then we'll work with it here in a minute. And then I'm going to do, say I can add, let's go here, art styles. They give you so many options, so it's so hard to choose, But we're gonna choose one that's free. Let's see this palette with the paint. Okay. Now what I like to do is line them up, and I know it's aligned by I look at the bottom line when I move it around, if it's aligned with that image, because that's the location where I want to put it. And then I drag that top corner and it will align with the top of this image. And I'm gonna put it over there. All right, now, some things I want you to do. I want you to get rid of these other names around that. We don't need that, that's erroneous. So we will delete that, and we'll delete this one. Click on it, hit the delete key. But this last one here, we're gonna put our name. So I'm gonna put our name here because we're hosting it. And then I'm gonna get rid of these extra areas of text, delete, delete. And then we don't need these, so we'll delete those as well. We'll leave sign up now, but we'll keep this text here. And we'll put today's date. So whatever date you're working on this, we'll put that date there as well. Okay. All right. So now that we have that, we'll leave our image at the top, but we're going to move some of our elements up to create some balance. And then we'll grab our items here, our date, and you want to make sure it's good and centered. And then we'll move up sign up now so that it's in the middle here. And now we have our flyer, basic flyer. You can add as much as you want, but this just shows you what you can do with a little bit of, practice and creative fun. I'm going to put in just one more little piece here to give it just a little bit of pizzazz. All right. Now, if you want to add more information, you can, but this is the gist of it. Now, you want to double check and make sure that you have balance, contrast, emphasis, movement, proportion, all of our different principles. And once you check that, you're good. Review the design for consistency. We're going to preview it. So let's go back into it. And we see its preview. And we are good with it. So we're going to go in and download it. So we hit download. And then we want to download it as a JPEG. So click JPEG and hit download. Once we do this, it will download for us and we will be ready to upload it into Moodle. All right, so I know that I've downloaded it. Now I'm going to log into my Moodle account. I'm going to click on my Moodle link, or you can go to your web browser and type in the link, or you can use the link in your email. Once it's open, I'm going to choose my account. So that's Almost Fairy Tale. I'm putting my username and password. When I do that, I'll click login. All right, great. Now I will enter my class, Silver Screen Filmmakers, and I will scroll down to Module 2. Okay, and Module 2 has our exercise. Once they have our exercise up, it's for applied design principles regarding layout and composition to create a simple poster. I'll go there, hit add submission, and then when I click on add submission, it has the instructions for me. It has everything laid out for you to be able to follow along. I'll scroll down to the bottom. I'll click the add, and then I'll choose my file. And as I see, it's under my downloads. It's the first file here. And so we'll click on open. I'll name the file Gretchen's art poster. And name for author. Upload this file. And it is uploaded. I'll hit save changes. And then I'll make sure I go to submit assignment. And I confirm the submission. Scroll down, hit confirm submission. Hit continue, and then it has marked it as done, and you're good to go. All right, so we walked through the demonstration. Please view this video as many times as you need to, and hopefully we'll have a good time creating our next poster. Thank you for joining me. Well, I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for joining the Stage Incubator and viewing a part of our digital literacy series. We really appreciate you being here, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at thestageincubator@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Again, we want to thank our sponsors and our partners, the Indiana Arts Commission, the Center for Urban and Regional Excellence, and VOCART, the Volunteers Office for Community Accessibility, Resource, and Training. We hope to see you at our next session, and stay tuned for more things to come.